This is Mongolian Mindset, and today me and PC are going to be typing Keke Palmer for Mosaic. For us to type somebody for you, you have to be a member of the Discord, and you have to be one of our VIP members. So that's somebody who boosts the server, and you can request one person a month for us to type, and me and PC will knock that out. Keke Palmer is a very well-known person. She's done a lot of things. It's gonna be interesting to see what her personality type is. You guys know we use Linda Berens Interaction Styles combined with cognitive functions. We have all of these metrics broken down on the channel. Just look for the cognitive functions or the playlist. I think they're the best that you're gonna get online. I don't really think anyone is really touching the way that we go over material and at the depth that we do it. So you want to look at that. The interaction styles are all broken down as well. And if you want to get more hands-on experience, you can join our Discord and join our dojo, where we have actual tier lists of people based off the information that they know. They get a belt, and there's reading material based off the belt, so you can know who's credible and who's not credible.
Hmm.
We're gonna be amping that system up over time. I think it's amazing to get in there now. I think it's an absolute deal and it's absolutely free. So do that. PC, anything you want to say before we get into this video?
Yeah, pretty much what you were saying with the dojo stuff. Like what we're doing right here is the stuff that we will be doing inside the dojo itself. People who just want to type people and they want people to supervise what that happens and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're about learning how to do this stuff instead of just watching, um, yeah, that's where you'd go to learn. Yeah.
Yeah, and subscribe to the channel and like the video and share this with somebody who don't know what the fuck they're doing. With typology using I and E, S and N, and fucking T and F and J and P. Like share this with somebody so that they fucking aren't dumb like personality database, because I think they're just fucking morons over there. I think really in the future, PC, we're gonna go and just like type in celebrities and just laugh at what people say. Okay, that's gonna be
I,
fucking
s- I
fun.
still I still reckon we should have a tally board for
Who?
every single one they get that they get right and every one they get wrong.
I think the motherfuckers change over time because they watch some of our videos and they
Yeah.
slowly start changing.
Hmm.
I've seen a lot of people talking
Uh,
about Kobe Bryant being INTJ now. So finally,
well, at least we're moving the needle.
finally. All right, guys. So they got Keke Palmer here, ENFJ. I swear to God, I don't know what it is. Every time I see ENFJ on a woman, I think this bitch is probably INTJ because they love to type any woman ENFJ. I swear to God, personality database loves that shit. Um, I don't know what the fuck it is with ENFJ, but they fucking love typing women ENFJs over there.
Dude, her
So
her face her face kind of looks like Rihanna.
Rihanna,
Yeah, just look at that picture before, just the way it was kind of
okay,
the way her hair was tied up and stuff like that.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
saying she is, but
I,
I don't
I,
know
I
who
don't,
who this
I don't
person
know,
is, but
I don't know. I don't really watch her material that much, so I really don't fucking know. But I know we about to watch a very dominant woman. I know that. What's one thing I do fucking know. Um, so ENFJ is what they got, and over here on the board, ENFJs are right there with the hands up there, in the diplomatic column, top, the in charge version. So they're direct guys. They're initiating their outcome. They're affiliative. They're abstract, and they're interest slash motive, and they're going to be TIFE and SENI. If she meets those metrics, we will type her ENFJ. If she don't, guys, you know how we fucking do this. We'll find her actual real personality type, guys. And like I said, I think by far we are the best at finding people's personality type. I don't even think it's fucking close.
No, no, that's my guy.
He said, hold up.
I need to be on my guy's couch, on my guy's chair,
Yeah.
kicking it as a house guest.
Let's go.
All over the place. And so I'm just like, oh, hey, hey, hey. Ah! This is how I'm so strange.
New York?
Yes! Somebody did that?
Pissed in the pool.
Did they have bad bows?
Did he-
Since we're here, it's time to do what needs to be done. This goes out to all my baby mamas. I got love for all
My baby mama.
Wow.
She's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
What's up, neighbors? Y'all, it's the link up you all have been asking for. Today's house guest is Keke Palmer. Now, she's been a barrier breaker online, on Broadway, in TV, and in film. She's a mother, she's a New York Times bestselling author, and she's a recording artist set to release her new album, Just Keke. And I bet she's the kind of house guest that likes to get right into it. So let's get into it. Oh, but wait, stick around for the game because we've got a giveaway that could help you get away. Ooh, wee.
Child.
Top baby. I know it ain't.
You know it's your girl.
On any given day, how many times do you say it?
I mean,
You gotta say it all
if
day.
people do it to me, then I'll be like, they were like, I know it ain't, I know it. And I'll be like, you know it's your girl. But I give you variation. I'll try not to do it the same way every time, you know?
Did you have any idea though when Megan walked up on that platform that this would be something you, from years from now, you would be referring to?
I had no idea. With any of the like catchphrases, you know it's your girl, or sorry to this man, any
Yeah.
of those things, I never know. It's the audience, the fans, they're like, girl, we love that. And so I just keep giving, I ham it up. But I never know. I'm just being me in that moment, you know?
Keke, when you
I'm just being me in that moment.
In
I'm
that
getting
moment.
SENI
Yeah.
and I'm getting FI and
Yeah.
TE. Right? That's more FI. I'm just being me in the moment. But that's SENI and FI and TE, ladies and gentlemen.
SZA and Issa Rae were sitting on that couch and you said, that's a slave hymn. To see SZA go, oh no.
Oh my God.
That's
You know, I've
hilarious.
been saying so much stuff. And I'm being real in them. I'm like, was that crazy that I said that? Because I
Right.
know that.
It didn't
I'm
seem
being-
crazy.
Right, it didn't seem crazy. It seemed like, y'all know. You know what I mean? Especially being around people that you really talk to,
You
kick it
said,
with. Like,
y'all know I ain't lying.
you know I ain't lying.
Well, welcome to the backyard. Welcome to the house. I'm so glad to have you. You've been talking about this for
I know,
a
love.
while.
And I've been seeing all the girls come on. I'm like, no, that's my guy.
You said, hold up.
I need to be on my guy's couch.
That's my guy. I need to be on my guy's couch. I'm gonna say that's FI. My guy, possession.
On my guy's chair,
Yeah.
kicking it as a house guest.
Let's go.
Yes.
So we've got some breakfast on the way. What I love about you is that you said, you know what, we're going to make time.
That's
So you were
right.
literally about to head to set.
Yeah.
Are you filming Burbs right
I'm
now?
filming Burbs. Yes, I'm so excited. I didn't even see I don't know if you saw the original Burbs with Tom
Damn,
Hanks.
man. She reminds me
I
of
never
Nicki
saw it
Minaj.
No.
before. And so this is like a total different
Yeah.
vibe
Literally
of it.
everything
It's
about
Brian
it says
Grazer,
Nicki Minaj.
Farland. And so, yeah, I'm excited to do the show and for people to see the vibe of this, especially fans of the original.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came here, be there afterwards. I got to be on call.
Listen, what I appreciate is you said, but before we get to set, we're going to go ahead and push through.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to have
A mimosa? Well, go ahead and make me one. I'll maybe sip on something.
a little sip on something.
You know.
I want to hear the pop on camera, you know what I
I
mean?
love that.
You know,
I don't
you
know
wanna-
how to pop those things.
What?
I feel like I'm going to hurt somebody.
You just, come on now, you a
dude.
mama. You a mother.
Mother.
Take two.
Wow, that was
that
actually
sound
really
good?
perfect. It was so controlled. It was very. What do people do when they make it go up? Did they just shake it before?
You shake it before.
That's so
or if it's been
What
chilled
do
too
people do when they make it go up? I'm gonna say that's SE.
fast.
Yeah.
Or if it's not cold enough.
That's a lot of science going on.
It's a lot of variables. You said, see, this is why I don't do it.
Exactly. I'm like, now wait a minute.
Okay, with some fresh orange juice, you can actually see the orange in the juice, so you know
I
that's
know
good.
it looks so healthy. Such an organic, healthy orange juice. Cheers,
Does
boo.
my
Cheers,
she
boo.
does kind of sound like Nicki Minaj.
Mm.
You know what? I'm gonna make it specific. I'm gonna drink to this new album,
Ah,
Just Keke. People are loving it. People are going to be, I think, even more. People are going to be emboldened by it.
oh my God.
I feel like, what do you feel like this time in your life, this music? Where is this living for you?
Well, it's all about, to me, like fragmentation and integration.
Okay.
Especially having started performing so
That's
long,
TV.
I think that performance aspect of myself has always been so much of my survival
SC and I.
instinct. You know, it existed from love and growing where I grew up.
Yeah.
My parents, a reflection of their love and joy for the arts. But then as time goes on, it's kind of like, who am I behind this? You know, and where's that
Who am I behind this?
FI.
SE.
side of me that has to kind of stay silent because of whatever room I might be in where they're not ready for that weight. And so now at this age, you know, and the evolution of who I am as an artist is about blending those.
Evolution of who I am as an artist, I would say that's progression.
Yeah. And I was going to say, this whole time, man, she has just been initiating like all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like some of the times he's not even able to get his sentence out before she's cutting him off or just adding shit to the conversation. It's pretty crazy.
Worlds. I'm both of those people. I'm the Keke you see in front of the camera, but I'm also the person behind the scenes that's been orchestrating the whole thing. And I'm clear on who I am.
So when you listen to people talk about orchestration, Linda Berens says that that's usually the NTJs and the SFPs, really big on orchestration. I think the real big ones on orchestration, generally speaking, yeah, I think that holds up. I would say that holds up pretty.
Wouldn't that be more of a TE thing?
I wouldn't say it's. I would say it's TENI. Because you'll see a lot of NTJs play puppet master role, you know, very puppet master roles.
Very gamma quadra.
Yeah.
So I was going to say I wouldn't say STP so to speak with the SPs, but definitely like NTJ, SFP.
Yeah. That's how Linda Berens groups them together, and she calls it the orchestrators because they like to orchestrate. Very, you know, if you know that they're especially the INTJ really big on orchestrating. Like you don't even know how much shit. You don't even know how much shit they actually control. You know.
As a performer, you know, I'm not the puppet. I'm the puppet master.
Yeah.
And so it's about integrating.
Master of me. I got you.
You know what I mean? That's what this whole. And it's been something that I've arrived at. Like I would love to say that it was like me in the back being like, and this is when we'll come. But no, I arrived at it through a lot of tough, beautiful, and amazing experiences. My son being the center of it.
I'm gonna tell you.
Arrived at it. I would say that's progression, right? It's progression.
That little baby.
He's everything. I'm just telling, like, I know that it's like what every mom says, and it's like, yes, of course, but it is an experience that cannot be explained.
No.
The way that it impacts you. I remember my best friend was like, did you cry? You know, when I said, no, I just looked at him and said, I'm so happy to meet you. When I was laying in that bed and I had my son, I remember just looking at him. I was just
Why do I feel like you said it exactly like that?
Child,
so happy to meet you.
Son, I've been waiting on you. I'm so happy to meet you. Because I was so happy to meet him, to meet this person that I created that I loved so much before I even knew.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's changed me forever.
It's
for the
beautiful.
better.
It's beautiful. We're going to play a little game.
Oh, I love games.
Okay, faux pas or no.
Ooh, faux pas, no.
Faux pas or no. Whenever you're ready. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
I love games, boo. Running your partner's text through Chat GPT before applying. Yeah.
I'm going to say yeah.
I'm going to say yeah. Or Google. Check out Gemini. Gemini is on point. Get into the Gemini.
Yeah, she's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. Some of these metrics, guys. Yeah, that's crazy. Same mannerisms, even same like way she like goes through the speech or whatnot. PC, go. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to hit SENI because we know that's true. SENI, and we're going to hit TEFI, and that will kill a lot of the types. That will just leave us with ENTJ, ESFP, INTJ, and ISFP. So everything else will be completely dead. And this woman's progression. So we're really down to INTJ and ESFP. Yeah. Because she's not controlled. She's very chaotic. Very chaotic. So we're down to and kill the ENTP and ISTP. So guys, so we're down to these two types here, ESFP and INTJ, and it's looking like Keke Palmer is an ESFP, but we're gonna go back and keep going, make sure, you know, INTJs can fool you with a facade. A very good
Well, yeah,
facade.
you can see those really dominant INTJs that can really throw you. So,
Yeah, the
um,
dominant ones are for you for ENTJ every
yeah,
time, every time.
I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I just feel like, let me make sure I'm not out of pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I need someone that is going to be observant of who I am in this moment,
In
like
this
without
moment.
a dog in the fight.
And who knows
observant
me?
of who I
Yes.
am in this moment. SC, SC, SC. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God, observant of who I am in this moment. Like, damn, bro. Like, hide your hero, just hide it just a little bit, you know? Like we say in these videos, right, guys? It's very important to be able to notice the different dynamic in the hero and the inferior, right? Because they're on the axis together, but they're on like a uneven axis, right? While someone has the
Right.
parent and child, they got like more of a control over it. You really don't have much control over the hero and the inferior. Like the hero is a big chunk of your personality, right? So it goes out and it's gonna like run the show. It's your Goku, right? So it's gonna be out. It's gonna be out, and if it's not out, that
Then you're
person
in real
probably not
fucking
happy.
trouble.
I'm telling you that
Yeah.
right. That person's probably not a happy person,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you're
No.
just gonna run into problems. And I do think there's some functions that can be pushed back a little bit easier than others. Like let's say hypothetically FI, that's an easy one for people to step all over, right? And people wonder why there's like a lot of ISFPs just like fucking super depressed all the time. Um, it's just, just be honest, man. Let's be fucking honest. Call spade a spade. No one gives a fuck about how you feel. Let's be honest. That's the truth, you know?
Totally objective.
Exactly.
You know-
Before I delete the message and then I've got to teach it again what the prompt is. Declining to switch seats on a flight so someone else can sit with their partner. No, you gotta accept it unless you're sitting by your partner. Like you need to give people a chance, I think.
You what? Did I buy this seat?
I didn't even understand
Oh
that.
my God.
Did I buy? You want to sit by
talks
your
You're
so
not
fucking
gonna let them
fast.
be
Holy
next to their
shit.
partner?
You want to
She
sit in this
does.
seat, you should have bought this
She
seat.
sounds
One
like
time
Nicki
me-
Minaj for real. I'm hearing it. Even with your partner. I'm like, oh, I'm hearing Nicki
Yeah, dude.
Minaj. Oh my God.
We
I'm
pegged it
hearing
like
my
first
friend
minute
name is
in,
my
bro.
friend that I had on the channel. She's like a clone of Nicki Minaj. Her name's Kenise. And Jesus Christ, Kenise drives me crazy with that fucking disgusting interest.
My best friend pretended we were lovers. We were like, this is my wife.
I
Me
just
and
want to sit next to
we
my
just sit
wife.
next to each other. They were like, this is my wife. We were like, oh, shit. We couldn't believe it. We
See?
tried to get two wives. We were like, this is my wife. And they were like, this is my
But this
wife.
is my wife.
I'm like,
We couldn't believe it. Oh, pragmatic. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. But we already know that. Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I bought this ticket. You know what I'm saying? This is a $75
I
more
usually
ticket.
will move. But honestly, I'll be honest. I'm usually the person that is asking somebody to move. I don't know why that happens.
Oh, no wonder why you was on. No, that's it.
yeah,
You got to
it's
go
all-
with that one. You got to go.
All clear now.
Uh-huh.
Standing in the seated section at a concert and blocking the view for folks behind you.
Now, I just went to the Cowboy Carter, and there were seats in our section. That's 2 paychecks in order to get that seat. Now, we gonna be standing the whole show. I'm not missing nothing.
Yeah, I'm standing. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
I'm so
you need
sorry.
to stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up on your seat if you've got to.
Yeah,
Because,
ma'am,
honey, I'm not sitting down.
you would be better to ask me to move to the left or the right than
Okay.
to sit down.
But
No, I'm not
also
doing that.
ask me nothing because I can't hear. I'm paying attention to Beyonce.
Listen, I'm
on
up here.
stage. I'm up here.
I'm
and
up
that's
here.
where you should be too. Okay?
Heated.
Dad. Come on, Virgo's group.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Cowboy Carter is the one right now. So
Hello. The food is here.
Oh, bring it in. Bring
food
it in.
is here.
Thank you, Boogie Boo.
Now, I know you love an egg sitch.
I do love eggs.
Also, are you doing like a keto
Should be too
thing?
much for
Are
me,
you like
bro.
what's
Holy
where you
shit.
at right now?
Right
when it
Right
comes
now,
to
I
that?
haven't actually been eating any meat. That's
Like,
been the main.
I can't be around too much of this. It drains me too much. Like quick, fast. Like boom. Like I gotta get out
Which
of
is
there.
weird, man. I'm SE parent, but even just her energy is just too much for me, dude.
Too
Like,
much.
holy
Like
shit.
I would like if she was one, like let's say hypothetically she was your friend and you was like, yo, we're going to Mer's house. I tell you after the first time, hey man, don't bring that motherfucker around me.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, don't bring that motherfucker around me. Just too much
And
energy,
let's
man.
be honest.
Just
TI Trickster's never a good fucking thing with an
well, I don't think it's that.
ISTP.
It's the fucking energy, bro. It's just like too much.
Yeah, no,
Like,
see, it's
just
definitely the
and it's
energy,
like
but
it
I just
needs
know when it
they
calms
need to
down, she'll
do
be
something.
talking some mad shit. Yeah.
Like they need to do something. Like they need to fucking do something. And I'm just like, yo, chill the fuck out. Like,
Mm,
just too much. Like, they just
100%,
need
man.
to do
100%.
something.
Main thing.
No meat.
I'm gonna eat no meat.
No meat, no fish, no beans.
Not vegan, because I'm eating eggs, I'll do a little cheese every now and then, but
Right.
no meat. I don't know what happened. I mean, I think it was just me having so much meat. I kept on eating a bunch of A5 Wagyu, and I was like, no more meat for now. I don't know if I'll come back to it, but I think I
I'll have to
overdid it for
inform you.
myself.
You said you had too much what? A5 what?
You know what I said.
You had too much-
A5
You know what
Wagyu.
I said,
You
too.
know what I said.
You got to, they only make that in one farm in Tokyo. You know what I mean? Just outside of Tokyo. A5 Wagyu, so excuse me. Yeah.
Got too much.
Yeah.
Oh, options. I know that's right. We got the acai, we got the yogurt, we got a little.
How you say it?
The acai. Did I say it right?
No, I think you did. I think
Child, because
I
you know.
said it right.
For years, I was like Da Vinci. Okay? Last week, I was calling Loewe Lowe's. People thought I was going to the hardware store.
Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Lowe's.
People thought I was going to the
Because it was
hardware store.
literally not until this Met Gala that I realized, I was like, well, they said they're wearing Loewe. How you spell Loewe? They were like Loewe. I was
It's
like, no,
one off of Lowe's.
that's Lowe's.
It's Lowe's, baby.
That's Lowe's.
And I was like, Lowe's. Sergio was like, Loewe.
Loewe.
I said, oh, shit.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
I'm going to the hardware store.
where is the V?
Exactly.
Loewe.
That's what I'm saying.
Loewe.
They turned a W into a V. Where
I
they do
mean,
that at? I
that-
guess Paris.
That's fashion.
That's fashion. Fashion does
That's
become an
fashion.
accent. When I was doing Fashion Week recently, I was watching this clip with my friend where somebody was interviewing
the
me in one of the
initiation,
fashion shows.
bro.
I think, I don't know which show I was at. I wish I could remember to give a shout out. Oh, Brandon Maxwell. Both.
Okay.
I was at his show and somebody was talking to me. I was like, exactly. I love everything. When you see the cuts and the designs. And I was like, why
See
did
the
I
cuts.
become fashion
What you
dialect?
see.
See the cuts and the
And
designs.
the designs and the way that it just sits on the body.
The drape,
It really
the drape.
is
Yes, yes.
aspirational. And I'm like, Keke, I'm done with me.
Really?
crazy.
It's aspirational? You're
Like, girl,
nuts.
shut up.
You're nuts.
If fashion then becomes a personality,
Yeah.
it's too much.
It's my identity.
Yes, my identity is fashion.
Just some eggs for you.
Thank you, boo.
Earl is out. What up, Earl?
Who's Earl?
The rooster.
Oh, somebody over there got a farm?
You know, we live out in the boondocks.
My bestie, shout out Taylor Parks, she has a farm, and she's been telling me to get one. She has her own chickens.
Just get a farm?
I know, it does sound crazy, right? But she
Just-
actually...
You listen, girl, I got
one.
me a farm the other day, girl. You better come down here and get you one of these. What? A chicken salad?
It's so true, though. She got that farm, baby, and I'm, like, impressed. She got her own eggs. You know, eggs now are the price of a Loewe jacket. Loewe better hire me the way I'm dropping.
You
it.
hear me?
I need to stop. I ain't got no money for it.
Not just learn how
I
to
need
say
to
it.
stop. I ain't
Okay,
got no
just
money
learn.
for it. I need to stop. I ain't got no money for it, interest.
Just learn how to talk to y'all. Really?
Bringing your kid to your friend's adult-only birthday party without
I hate
asking.
that. Absolutely no. The baby's at home. The baby's at home.
Baby's at home.
My friend, one of my homegirls used to do this all the time, and I said, we're at Harriet's.
Not the baby,
We're at Harriet's,
not the baby on the
Mama.
rooftop.
Mama, we're at Harriet's. Take her home. I love her down. But this is not the place.
In the corner, just dozing off, just sleeping.
Come on. And I love kids, guys. I love kids. Everybody know that. But they need to be at the kids' town.
Yeah.
They don't need to be at the adult town.
No, it's right.
You know?
Not on the rooftop.
Not on the rooftop.
The bottomless
We
mimosas.
drink, and I want the baby to see me drink.
Talk about.
See me drop it low. Outside of the barbecue.
Oh,
you know,
God.
at the barbecue.
Hello. Doing
That's
only
some
what your
traction
job
right there.
description says. No more, no less.
No, I'm doing more. I'm doing more than what my job description
That's
says.
a faux pas. I'm gonna say
that's
it's
a
faux
faux pas, baby, because look, I get it. Sometimes it's easier to play it safe because then nobody asks you for stuff.
Right.
But if you're doing a job that is going to a trajectory of where you want, like if it's like a stop on the trajectory, then you gotta show up.
Because if you want more, you gotta do more.
That's it. Before you get it. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true.
But it's true.
And so-
Tried and true, matter of fact.
It's worked for me.
Hello.
Period, boo. It's
Touch
worked
and
for
agree.
both of us.
Touch
Yeah.
and agree.
Filming a customer service worker mid-conflict.
You know when you walk up to the
Yeah,
table and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, ma'am, I just want to know what. Bam, and I got you on camera.
It's a little weird, you know what I'm saying? I get it because some people do need to get caught on camera, but it's like, guys, come on.
What'd she say?
Which-
Out of my face.
Yeah,
Out of my.
yeah.
You on candid camera now.
It's like, and it also takes away from when there can really be an impact with the filming.
Correct.
So it's like, I think we got to be just a little bit more careful, a little more gatekeepy with the filming. Film the things that really need to be filmed, not you and homegirl going back and forth because you had a bad morning.
Right.
Like that could stay at home.
Because you're looking for a box.
Because you're looking for,
At the buffet.
or viral.
You know what I'm saying?
You're looking for a virality moment. Just stop with the virality. Get your food and go home. You know what I mean? Cuss the bitch out and move on.
And move on.
Sometimes just cuss them out in private. We don't have to see it.
You don't have to see it.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
if you wasn't that good at cussing in the first place.
A not good cuss out filming is such
Tragic.
a bore.
Tragic.
Because why did we see this?
Would you say you're so tired?
You so tired, mama.
So tired.
Hack it up. Hack it up. Putting your close friend
Dude,
on blast
I'd
online
need a
to
mess
get outside
fucking
opinions.
habit to keep up with her, eh?
You said what, PC?
I said I'd need a meth habit just to keep up with her. Holy
Bro,
shit.
it's just too much. It's just too much, bro. It's just too
Way too much.
Like,
It's always a
Faux pas.
because we don't even know them in the whole. You know what I mean? You got to be careful.
Also, like, if you need everybody else's input on your drama, baby, we already doing it wrong.
You know what I mean?
We already doing it wrong.
It's kind of like everybody doesn't know the details. Everybody doesn't need to know the details.
Also,
and it
maybe
just becomes-
that's a therapy sitch. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know. It's like you ain't got no journal. Get into your Moesha bag.
Hello.
Get into your Moesha bag.
Dear Journal, not posting pictures with your long-term partner on social media.
Not doing it.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I'm good with that.
I'm good with that. It's your business, babes.
I'm
It's
good
your
with that.
business. I just feel like it's
Faux pas?
Yeah,
Nah.
no, it's not a faux pas. Do what you feel. If you decide you want to change it up, change it up. If you don't, whatever. I think
Do
it's what
feel,
you make
a
it.
CFI.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Also, like, not everybody, you know, some people need to hide their boo.
Well, sometimes when you show your boo, people tell you about your boo.
Yeah.
Things you didn't even
Things
know.
you didn't know.
And you like, damn,
You learn it's not really your boo.
my boo is Magic Mike,
And
the Channing Tatum movie.
we're not even getting no check.
I had no idea.
Commenting on a stranger's appearance online.
This is my thing with online. I ain't got no problem with the opinions. Say that shit to the friend beside you.
Hello.
Everything doesn't need to be under somebody's comment where you know they're going to see. Like what? Like the fact that the
Etched in stone.
the fact that the etiquette of what happens in real life is not translated online kills me.
Because you would never walk up to me and be like, I don't even like this outfit.
So why are you doing it on my page?
Hello.
Like it's like whatever reason people
Next
think
to your face.
that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
just send it, just share it to your friend and say no. That's what I do. Share it to my friends. I share it to Sergio. No. All I put is N-O. No. You know, hated it. I turned into Damon Wayans and Old Boy and Living Color. 2 snaps in a circle and a kiss. Stop. Can't touch this. You know, talk shit in private. I think we need to bring that back.
Bring that back. Normalize that.
Normalize that. Just say
You're
it to
wrong.
your friend and your mama and move on.
And keep it moving.
You don't need to comment that.
Put it on somebody's comment
It's
section.
just mean-spirited.
I feel like this we've gotten really close to home with some of these, and I feel like I don't really know how to take this.
Ooh, I'm excited.
This happened the last time you was here. Peeing in the pool.
but that is hey,
or in the
fucking-
ocean.
That is
Even
Nicki
though others are close
Minaj
by.
pose right there.
No,
Holy
good damn. It's
shit.
mean-spirited.
I feel like this we've gotten really close to home with some of these, and I feel like I don't really know how to take this.
Ooh, I'm excited.
This happened the last time you was here.
Yeah, go.
Pee-
Right there.
Yeah.
That's Nicki Minaj pose right there. Right there.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That is it right there. Goddamn. Can't get no better. Yeah, PC, we done here, man.
Yeah, man. We were done for like minute 1. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Go ahead and wrap it up. So guys, we got her as ESFP. You guys heard me and PC complaining about the energy. ESFPs are informative, but we're getting a lot of variety lately, man. What do we get? We got ESTP, ISFP, couple ISFPs,
INFJ.
INTJ. We got we've been getting everything lately.
Yeah.
So guys, they
that's
are
it.
informing. They're initiating. You seen Jesus Christ? He was initiating all over this motherfucker. Like
Yeah, dude.
like
Holy
to the point to where
shit.
it is an abundance. I really don't like to look at that metric to be honest, but like damn, like it is in a screaming abundance. So we got ESFP here, guys. What do you think of subtat? Dominant? Got to be dominant, bro. Got to be dominant.
Yeah, she's on something, bro.
She's dominant.
I'd say
as
what,
fuck.
dominant creative?
DC. I could even slide double D, man. To be honest, I could even
Okay.
slide double D. Like that's just like woo. Enneagram. I think she's a 3, man. Honestly, I think she's an achiever. I think she's a 3, 3W4. I think she's an SP/SX, and I think she's actually pretty damn well developed for a ESFP. Not even gonna lie. I think
So what are we talking?
probably
Above,
probably. Hmm?
above average or
I would say above average,
mm,
sliding over there to prodigy level. You know, she has a lot of like I don't know, maybe it's that fucking Enneagram 3 that's bleeding over, but she has a lot of awards and a lot of achievements and at a very young age. And we all know that the starter types, I don't give a fuck. They have a hard time being consistent with anything, really. It's always on to the next thing. I don't give a fuck if it's the ENTP, ESFP, ENFP. ESFJ looks slightly different because of SI parent. Um, it's still always an odd person in every group. And the ESFJ is the odd one. But the rest of them struggle tremendously with commitment. Just doing the same thing over and over. Is that it, PC? That's it. So we got a
yeah,
PC,
man.
we got a ESFP, double D, 3W4, SPXX. Yeah. So guys, that was a fun one, Mosaic. Drained me and PC's energy, I will say that. We haven't had an ESFP in a while, man, and it was
Yeah,
fun.
that's true.
We haven't had one in a while, man.
Dude, but she was like a ESFP on steroids, man. Holy shit.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
can tell that's no drugs. That's just all her.
Yeah, I would say also I think she was pretty comfortable with that guy that was her friend.
Yeah, oh,
So
yeah, yeah. They
again,
were kind of just feeding off each other.
so it's just gonna like ramp up, ramp up, ramp up, ramp up.
Mm,
Um, but like when you're looking at ESFP guys, you want to make sure that it's not an INTJ tricking you, because they can do that.
mm,
But the thing about them is they're gonna take a
100%.
more controlled pace with their tone and stuff. You're gonna see that play out, and not so much intensity like that. Like holy fuck, holy moly, holy moly. But yeah, guys, this was a fun one. And like we
And by
said,
the way, to those people in the comments who are like, every time we have an ESFP, we're always typing them INTJ. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, most of those people, they go off of the image that someone portrays themselves as
Yeah.
and not who they really are. Because like I posted a short the other day, it's like, is this person really an introvert who's faking extroverted? And then when everything's done, they're just exhausted and they like disappear. You'll see that a lot of times with a lot of people that you think are celebrities that got all this fucking energy. There was a clip you could look up, I Show Speed, where what's that guy? The guy who boxed, Logan Paul. I can't remember his name, the streamer. He said when I Show Speed is done with acting crazy on the camera, he just crashes. Um,
Mm,
because obviously that's not his real personality type. He's doing it for the image and all of that. But you'll see that a lot with a lot of, you know, people in the
mm.
celebrity lens. Yeah. So comment below if you learned something. Like we said, always subscribe. If you want somebody to be typed by us, you got to join the Discord and you have to boost the server. And if you do that, you'll get a link to suggest somebody for us to be typed. Guys, you better hurry the fuck up before I end the free typings because that could be ending any time now. As of right now, if you get in our server and you get to level 25, I will type you for free. But that shit is going to be ending very soon because, like I said, I want to do more things with our servers. So with that money, I'm gonna be pumping that back in our server. That means giving out bigger prizes for our road to demigod and our demigod dojo, guys. PC, anything you want to say, man? Before we head out?
No, I really like this one. So, yeah, for anyone else who wants to get people typed and stuff, same thing. Just join the server, do the server boost, and yeah, give us something so we don't have to think about who we got to type next.
Yeah, because if not, we'll just be typing random people. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit exciting because we, interact with you guys and see what your brain is and stuff like that. And shout out to
Well,
Mosaic
actually,
for this typing.
yeah, I really like these randos that I never hear about, where I come in and I've literally got nothing tainting it.
Yeah,
So it's really good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I didn't really know much about Keke Palmer, even though I'm black, which is kind of sad. Which is fucking really sad. I just knew her name. I didn't really know much about her. So it's a fun one. But yeah, guys, we're out of here. See you guys on the next one.